Here are your affirmations for Memento Mori. This mindset video is loaded with 26 reminders on the shortness of life, urgency and wisdom. 26. The more I love mankind as a whole, the less I love man in particular. Dostoevsky. 25. The lonely one offers his hand too quickly to whomever he encounters. Nietzsche. 24. The truth may be stretched thin, but it never breaks, and it always surfaces above lies, as oil floats on water. Miguel de Cervantes. 23. Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? Mary Oliver. 22. The line dividing good and evil cuts through the heart of every human being. And who is willing to destroy a piece of their own heart? Alexander Solzhenitsyn. 21. Behind every beautiful thing, there's some kind of pain. Bob Dylan. 20. O human race, born to fly upward, wherefore at a little wind dost thou so fall? Dante Alighieri. 19. The longer and more carefully we look at a funny story, the sadder it becomes. Gogol. 18. Men brave and generous live the best lives, seldom will they sorrow, then there are fools, afraid of everything, who grumble instead of giving. Poetic Edda. 17. Music expresses that which cannot be put into words and that which cannot remain silent. Victor Hugo. 16. If we had no winter, the spring would not be so pleasant. If we did not sometimes taste of adversity, prosperity would not be so welcome. Anne Bradstreet. 15. To forget the dead would be akin to killing them a second time. Elie Wiesel. 14. The child's laughter is pure until he first laughs at a clown. Angela Carter. 13. They lived and laughed and loved and left. James Joyce. 12. Those who stand for nothing fall for everything. Alexander Hamilton. 11. What looks like politics, and imagines itself to be political, will one day unmask itself as a religious movement. Kierkegaard. 10. Ultimately, man should not ask what the meaning of his life is, but rather must recognize that it is he who is asked. Viktor Frankl. 9. We must cultivate our garden. Voltaire. 8. Everybody rushes around in a great panic as if it were necessary to achieve something beyond themselves. Alan Watts. 7. Even if I knew that tomorrow the world would go to pieces, I would still plant my apple tree. Martin Luther. 6. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Socrates. 5. Evil comes from a failure to think. Hannah Arendt. 4. What's terrible is to pretend that second rate is first rate. Doris Lessing. 3. A book must be the axe for the frozen sea within us. Franz Kafka. 2. How tall does a tree grow? It grows as tall as it can. Jim Rohn. 1. Dare to think. Immanuel Kant. Which affirmation is your favorite? Like. Subscribe. Here are your affirmations for Memento.